You are listening to the decision reel.
Hey, final decision times out of 10. Final decision times?
Sure.
Encino Man.
It's fine. You don't have
What
a
would we
lot
give
written
this
down.
movie out of 10? I'll go first because I picked it. I'm giving this a 6 out of 10. The reason why? I miss low-budget movies like this that have a feel-good, like airy, like bubbly, happy-go-lucky feel to them. We don't have that, I don't feel like, anymore. Yeah, we have those Netflix, like, straight to Netflix type movies that are
These are
like
dead.
fun
These
and
movies are
whatever.
dead.
Exactly.
Yeah.
These movies just aren't here anymore.
No one wants happy endings anymore.
I feel
'cause
like
they're
all
fucking
slapsticks are
sour and
dead.
Fucking sad.
Yeah.
Slapsticks aren't a big thing anymore.
They're not because
They
I
should
feel-
be.
They should be, but it's like that fine line of what's funny and what can we get away with in 2020.
Because they're scared.
No, so comedy
bunch of
now is
pussies.
something way different. Comedy is innuendos.
I apologize.
It's racy.
Right.
Comedies is not the same shit anymore,
Exactly.
which is sad.
It's very sad. Like, you don't have those churn and burn type comedy movies that we used to have like this, or in the early 2000s, like,
Yes.
Old School, Road Trip, American Pie. Like, I don't know how they're going to make
Farley
the next
movies.
American Pie. Or that, right. So, like,
Slapstick. That's slapstick. Black Sheep
Exactly.
is a fucking slapstick film with a little bit of extra shit.
Tommy
It's
Boy is
fucking
definitely
great.
a slapstick movie. He hits him in the face with a stick. The medic gets out and goes, "Oh my god!" The new guy's in the corner puking his guts out.
I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10 as well.
Well, all
All
the
right.
time you should
It wasn't
just-
the worst. It wasn't. I was expecting a little bit.
You just wanted to
I
say
was expecting a
it.
little bit worse when he started digging his pool out,
Okay.
and then after seeing that was the pool, that was the pool.
You ever have?
I was like,
okay,
all right, you know
so-
what? I like it.
In that defense, right? My dad was
So
a
the
hard
end of the
ass,
movie.
but my dad was always mentioning digging ditches. He was always like, "Oh, well, if you keep fucking up, you're just gonna end up digging ditches." That
What's
was
wrong
his
with
thing.
that?
Is that the?
It would fucking suck. That's what's wrong.
Oh, okay.
That's what's wrong with that. You dig ditches.
I
He-
guess.
So that's
he
what
dug
this
a
movie
lot for that pool.
Yeah, it reminded me.
Where'd the
you know
water
how
come from?
hard it is to dig a hole that size?
Where'd
You're
the water
right.
come from?
It's ridiculous. You mean right
Did he
before the
fill it up?
prom or whatever? I don't know. I have no idea.
Ridiculous.
Right
Seriously,
after?
because like the last time I
Enter-
buried a body,
Entertainers. What?
What did you say?
Entertainers?
like that.
What did you say?
Dun, dun, dun.
All of you
We'll
just
listen
went,
to it.
What?
I'm at a 5.3 with this.
5.3.
I
A
hate
solid
when
5.3.
you do
I
that.
don't understand why you do that, but okay.
You mean when I sneak in when you guys are just fucking
No, the
lollygagging?
point-
No, when you
threes.
add a 0.3 or
The point
0.4.
The further we get into this, I have to be more meticulous because if not, there's movies that it does not belong.
Sure.
I was able to be more blanketed when we first started this because
You're right.
there wasn't a lot of things to relate to. But now
You're
that I
right.
think about it, I have other movies that should like sit between a 5 and a 6.
Makes sense.
There's 100 episodes. I've been active in probably 1/3 of those. You would think maybe
More than that.
more than that. So
I think
at
he
that-
started at like 30.
if I did 10 fucking episodes, then sure, all normal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 should be fine.
But do you
but
remember?
I'm not anymore.
But do you remember these?
My
No,
guy.
but I'm
You
getting.
remember?
I am getting familiar. Like my brain works in mysterious ways.
in mysterious
So
ways.
I do know that a 5 to me sucks ass, and I do know a 6 doesn't quite suck ass. But I know right in the middle is movies that are okay enough for me to watch.
But
So
you
it
didn't
kinda
do, you
sucks.
didn't
That's where I'm
do
at.
right in the middle. You did 0.3.
0.3.
So it's right in the middle of the middle.
It sucks more than it doesn't suck.
Yes,
I get it.
I'd still watch this. I watched this randomly before this was brought to me. I
It's a great
clicked on
movie.
and I watched it. I was like, "Oh, Brendan Fraser, Pauly Shore, what the fuck is this?" So I clicked on it and I
The
watched the whole
Huiza.
movie. So there we go, 5-3. It
Tara?
could be because of who's in it. Could be because of the movie. I don't fucking know, but I watched it.
You're right.
Tara?
5.
Okay, sweet. That was good.
I don't feel like I should explain myself past that.
well.
I had to put it on
Okay.
the outside because
Yeah.
I'm not. This is a
So-
military
so it's a 5
grade
from
magnet.
Tara.
So
It's an
fi-
average
but
of
you,
5
hold
and a
on.
half,
You gotta,
basically.
hold on. You got to explain yourself. You can't
She
just
said-
say 5.
Don't look at me like that.
Go ahead, Nose Ring. Tell us.
He fucking calling
Give
you
up
out.
the goods.
I can't tell if that's like a.
It wasn't. It wasn't feisty. It wasn't feisty.
He's just
I
trying
just saw your
new,
nose
he's trying
ring.
new nicknames.
I'm being. I'm just defining you by your appearance.
I
5.
don't like it.
You didn't like it at all. Nothing about it. You're like,
I was.
It got a
I
5, so
just,
it had to be
I
two
was,
things,
I
right?
was feeling generous with the 5.
oof.
I was bored. It wasn't funny to me because it was
Too cheesy, maybe?
Was this
Bad.
the
I
first
get it.
time you've ever seen it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you were to take yourself out of that and put yourself back in, let's say, the
Oh, God,
mid
I'm gonna pee and
'90s,
fart.
How would I was 10.
do it.
hold on.
We're almost
If
done.
you were to take yourself out of that and put yourself in the mid '90s, do you
10.
think this movie would have been
At
better?
10 when I was 10 years old?
No, now.
No, I'd still
What if you did that
I
and it
feel like
came out?
no.
But all the movies around that would be
You gotta
sort of the
taste it.
same, right?
No.
You do it every time.
Shut up.
Love Clueless. There was not bad acting in Clueless.
Yeah, there was.
I feel like I'd be pissed
as
off.
much.
Not as Paul Rudd.
No.
My
but
ass
yeah.
smelled like my face.
I got you. Okay. All right. Five.
It was
I
just
mean,
hard
I get it.
from like the first scene. Well, not first scene because those were cavemen, but the first time Sean Astin is on the screen, I'm like, what are you? I've seen you in stuff. I know this. Like,
But obviously, this movie's not supposed to be a serious Oscar-worthy contention
all
movie,
all I'm
Matter of fact,
saying
it's
is-
known for being shit.
right? So
Well,
you got to go
I'm
in
really
with
on
that.
par.
You
I'm on
can't
par
really
then.
blame her.
So really, I'm on.
I
I'm on
guess.
par.
Yeah. I mean, critics gave it 17.
We like goofy. We like fucking weird. Goofy
Is it
movies,
is it a
Miss
Brendan
Goldie.
Fraser movie that I'd watch again? No,
Is it the least out of the ones that you've
that I've
watched?
seen. Yeah,
Okay.
There we
it's
go.
bottom of the barrel of his
Bottom.
movies.
I mean, he's not doing much acting in this movie. Obviously.
It's bottom of the barrel of his movies. It's right on par for Pauly Shore movies.
Touche.
So like,
touche.
That's a good point.
All right.
and it's way bottom for Sean.
I
Like,
can accept that. I can accept it.
All right.
you're not getting Brendan Fraser, in my opinion. You know what I mean? You're.
He's not a character in the
He's
movie
the
to me.
C character easily.
He's just
Right.
he's
He's
like
there.
a prop essentially. Like,
essentially. Yeah.
He still
you're
did a
right.
good job for being a fucking C character, though.
He
You
did.
know what I'm saying?
well,
No.
what I mean is you're not getting
Shush.
him. You're not getting his
Well, he's
his
playing-
delivery, his
Right.
stuff because he's just.
He's a caveman.